English Edge podcast.
From Learn English with Ease.
Jack, let's be real. How many people do you think are walking around right now calling themselves lazy when in fact they're just overwhelmed?
Oh, Emma, probably millions. And that includes people watching right now. People who look at their to-do list, feel totally stuck, and then say, "Ugh, I'm so lazy." But here's the truth. It's not laziness. It's emotional burnout. It's mental overload. When you don't know where to start, when everything feels too much, your brain freezes. That's not a character flaw. That's a nervous system response.
Exactly. It's like trying to run a marathon with a backpack full of bricks and then blaming yourself for being slow. Most people who call themselves lazy are actually carrying invisible weight: pressure, guilt, fear, comparison, even unresolved trauma. But instead of asking, "Why do I feel stuck?" they beat themselves up and say, "Why can't I just do it?"
That right there, that self-blame, is what kills motivation. You start believing something's wrong with you. You think you're weak. You scroll through social media, watching people wake up at 5 a.m., hit the gym, run a business, and speak 3 languages fluently, and you feel like a failure. But guess what? Most of those people are only showing the highlights. They're not posting their breakdowns. They're not sharing their anxiety.
Yes. And when you're overwhelmed, your first job isn't to push harder, it's to slow down and get clear. Ask yourself, what's really going on? What am I avoiding? What feels too big to handle? Most of the time, it's not the task. It's the pressure around it. It's the fear of failing. It's perfectionism pretending to be laziness.
Wow, that's deep. And you know what else? A lot of English learners feel this too. They think, "I'm not practicing enough. I'm lazy." But in reality, they're overwhelmed by grammar rules, pronunciation fears, the pressure to speak perfectly. And instead of taking small steps, they shut down completely.
Right. And that's the worst part. They internalize the problem. Maybe I'm just not good at English. No, you're just trying to do too much too fast without a plan. The solution isn't to shame yourself. It's to break things down into simple steps. 1 word, 1 sentence, 1 conversation. Build momentum gently.
Here's what I've learned. Motivation isn't about willpower. It's about clarity and emotional safety. If your mind feels unsafe, if it's full of pressure, fear, or shame, you won't move. It's not a discipline issue, it's a nervous system issue. So the real work isn't to force action. It's to create safety. It's to build trust with yourself.
Yes, so true. And part of building trust is celebrating tiny wins. You didn't study for an hour? Fine. But did you say 1 sentence in English today? Amazing. Did you listen to a podcast and understand 2 words? That's growth. The small things matter more than we think.
And those small wins? They add up. Every time you speak, even if you make mistakes, you're proving to your brain, "I can do this. I'm safe. I'm learning." That's how confidence grows. Not from perfection, but from consistent action without judgment.
You know what helped me personally when I felt overwhelmed? Writing down just 3 things I needed to do, and then doing only 1. I'd tell myself, just 1 thing. And when I finished it, I felt proud. And suddenly, I had more energy. The secret is to lower the pressure until the action feels possible.
That's powerful. And for English learners, that might look like choosing 1 phrase to learn today. Just 1. Or watching this video and repeating 1 sentence out loud. You don't have to master everything right now. You just have to show up today.
And please stop comparing your beginning to someone else's middle. Maybe someone else is fluent, but they started 5 years ago. Maybe they had tutors, support, a different environment. Focus on your lane, your path, your growth.
Exactly. You're not lazy. You're human. You're trying, and trying is enough. What matters is that you keep going. Slowly, gently, with compassion. That's how real progress happens.
Let's wrap this part up with some mindset shifts. Don't say I'm lazy. Say I'm overwhelmed and I need clarity. Don't chase perfection. Practice progress. Don't wait to feel motivated. Take action first. Motivation will follow.
Now, before we go, let's give our listeners what they love most. today's vocabulary and useful phrases, with practical meaning and how to use them in real conversation.
1. Emotional burnout, meaning mental and emotional exhaustion caused by prolonged stress. Example: I thought I was lazy, but I was actually dealing with emotional burnout. 2. Invisible weight, meaning emotional burdens that can't be seen, like anxiety or guilt. Example: she looks fine on the outside, but she's carrying a lot of invisible weight. 3. Perfectionism pretending to be laziness, meaning when the fear of not doing something perfectly stops you from doing it at all. Example: he didn't write the essay, not because he's lazy, but because his perfectionism stopped him. 4. Build trust with yourself, meaning proving to yourself that you can follow through gently and consistently. Example: start small and build trust with yourself one step at a time. Focus on your lane, meaning concentrate on your own progress without comparing to others. Example: you'll feel more confident when you stop comparing and focus on your lane. If this episode helped you shift your mindset, even a little, then make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And tell us in the comments, what small action will you take today to move forward, even if you're feeling overwhelmed?
Remember, you're not lazy. You're learning how to handle life one day at a time. And that's something to be proud of. This is Learn English with Ease, helping you grow in your language, your confidence, and your mindset.
We'll see you in the next episode. Until then, keep speaking, keep believing, and most of all, keep being kind to yourself.